Hi guys, I'm Kay and this is Jay. We're back again to give you some more advice about life and time management.
Yeah, today we're going to be talking about interval timers. So we use we talked about calendar blocks in the last video. So when you go to your calendar and you actually just put blocks of time where you're going to do stuff, interval timers is how we kind of supercharge that idea to really micromanage all of the time within that calendar block.
So we first started doing this with just our morning and evening bookends. We had the most control over the beginning and end of our day when people aren't interrupting you. And we started doing this, at least I started, when we were cat sitting for our friends. I was also like 8 months pregnant.
Right.
Yeah, so I was very ready to be done being pregnant at that time.
Right. There's a lot of benefits to using interval timers. So especially when you're not feeling well, if you're feeling tired or whatever, the more you plan your day, that gives you ownership over that time. And it helps you to say no to everybody else. Be like, no, I'm doing something right now. I'm following my plan. So when you have an interval timer actually counting down saying for the next 8 minutes you're doing exactly this task, it gives you a lot of ownership and it makes it easy to just zoom in on the one thing that you're doing and block everything else out.
And your morning and evening routines are actually great things to begin using interval timers on because they're usually just that, routines. You usually do it the same way every time when you get up and get ready for work or get ready for your day and when you go to bed at night. So it's a good thing to have a timer for it, and the timer will just tell you what's the next thing you're going to do. Yeah.
So when we started out, one of the apps that we started using is called Impetus. Now this is an Android app and it's very basic, but there are some cool things about it, like it can connect to your smartwatch and help you count down and stuff like that, and it's just pretty easy to use. So we used this app to help us get started with that.
And really any interval timer can be used to make your morning and evening timers. Right now we use one called Grilli, which is really neat because it adjusts your time. So if you're trying to get to bed by 8:30, which seems early, but we have a 3-year-old daughter, and so we try to get to bed around when she gets to bed so that we can sleep when the baby sleeps. But we try to get ready for bed by 8:30 p.m. And if you say take a little too long brushing your teeth, it will adjust how much time you have to get in your pajamas.
Yeah.
So it does that on the fly, which is really neat.
Yeah, so that's one of the features that we really love about Grilli. Besides that, it's an app that's made for kids, morning and evening routines and stuff like that. So there are things that we don't like about it, but that's one of the features that we absolutely love that we can't find on any other timer right now, is that it auto adjusts. So you can enter in when you want it to end, and it will, if you're late, it will help squish the time or extend the time to help you to really fit things in so you can stick to your calendar blocks. So it all works together.
Exactly. A couple other apps, we've used Tabata as our interval timer before. That's a great one. For Mac users, I know there's Timer Loop, is that what it is? Or no, 3030.
3030.
3030 is for iOS, and then Timer Loop is on Android as well. So there are a bunch of different tools that you can check out and see what works best for you. Yeah.
And they're often geared towards exercising. So it will say HIIT, high intensity interval training, HIIT. So you can check that out, and you're going to see that when you're just browsing through the App Store looking for apps that can help you with timers, running timers and interval timers. Yeah, so experiment on your own, see what you like, what you don't like, what you're looking for. Remember, you can always adjust your timers, even if you're, you set it in advance, so that way your feelings aren't involved in the decision making as much. You're not saying, I don't feel like brushing my teeth, I want to watch 10 more minutes of Netflix. No. You brush your teeth, then you get in your pajamas, then you take your vitamins, whatever you do, because that's what comes next. So you don't have to think, you become a robot. But remember, you can always adjust things if you need to. You're on your own team, so you're doing this for your own good. Right. So it's something that you want to do to improve your life, so you do want to stick to it as much as you can. So if you've never tried this before, I'd really encourage you to this week just check it out. Just find some kind of interval timer online on your phone or something, and just try it out.
just enter in a simple routine. It can be just a little custom thing of like 5 things that you want to do, 2 minutes each or whatever, and see if it helps you. Because I bet you're going to find that this takes out all of the decision fatigue that you're used to feeling overwhelmed with, oh, what was I doing again? And oh, I still need to do this. And it just takes all of that out, makes it a lot easier for yourself. So give it a shot and see what you think.
And let us know in the comments below how successful you were, and if it worked for you, what did work, what didn't work, and which apps or tools you like the best.
All right, thanks. See ya.
Bye.